Hey, yo, thanks for tuning. Come on, man. Yo. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. You know what I was listening to, man. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have, you're like, yo, man, we got juice. Now, we don't got just juice, man. Yo, we got the juice over here. You see what I'm saying? But let's get right to it, man. We got Chris Rock with a message for Jada, man. Finally. Right? A message for Jada. You see what I'm saying? We got Will Smith, man, popping up in random places, man. Bobby Shmurda injuring his penis. Funk Flex on what's going down with the baby. And I had something else over here. Man, where the hell my stuff at, man? Man, did I? Hey, yo, man. Thanks again for tuning in to Celebs Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, man, so go on and give it a touch. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that too. Hey, yo, man, I had something good over here, man, but am I gonna, man, I guess I'll talk about it another day, man. I don't even remember. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post something on the backup channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Megan Thee Stallion sat down with Gayle King. You know what I mean? And she had a few things to say. Matter of fact, I guess I might as well get to a little bit of that. Let's get right to it real quick, man. Setting you off with Megan Thee Stallion, man. All right. Now, Shorty finally sat down with Gayle King and spoke a little bit about what happened to her, man. You know what I mean? She went on to CBS, jump off, and spoke about the night when she states that Tory Lanez popped her. Now, Tory has already said, yo, man, I ain't really shoot you. That wasn't really me, okay? But she's sticking to her guns on this one, okay? She stated to Gayle King, matter of fact, let me see if we can play a little bit of a clip, man. Let's play a little clip real quick.
But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to
right.
the way that it did.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, dance, bitch. And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. Mm-hmm. And I was so scared.
So is he in the car shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window, shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, cause I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
all right, Shorty was like, yo, she was really traumatized by it, man. She said, quote, I was really scared because I never had been shot at before. I looked down at my feet because I wasn't even, the adrenaline was pumping so hard, I wasn't even sure if I was hit. Like, I feel it, but I don't understand what's happening. So I looked down at my feet. I saw I was bleeding. I dropped down, started crawling to somebody's driveway. And then she goes, Tory Lanez started apologizing to her, right? Talking about, yo, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell nobody. I give you $1 million if you don't say nothing. And I'm like, what you talking about? Like, why are you offering me money right now? I just got popped. You see what I'm saying? Now, she did tell the police officers that, she stepped on some glass. This was right on the heels of the George Floyd jump off. You know what I'm saying? And what happened with that, man. So I know that she was afraid the cops was going to show up and kill them all. You know what I mean? So, which 100% I could understand, because the cops they crazy. Especially out, they crazy. In your neck of the woods, you know how they are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they get scared, they shoot first, ask questions later. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you've been strolling the lobby of Instagram like I would have, like I was, you would have noticed that Rolling Stones just all of a sudden leaked the footage of the baby catching that body in warm-up back in 2018, for which he was cleared. Now, the move was a very unusual move, and the timing was very curious. You follow what I'm saying? Like, to say the least. Considering everything that's been going on with the baby, it seems like Rolling Stones is trying to pull the emergency brake on the baby, seeing that this dude is moving like a freight train into what appears to be a brick wall. Here's the thing. He may not see the wall, right? But everybody else seems to see it very clearly. And everybody else has been very vocal of the fact that this brick wall is approaching this dude sooner rather than later. Now, the baby is well aware of the footage that was leaked and actually has issued a response. Now, obviously, I don't want to even play because I don't want to play that clip, okay? But the baby did issue a response. He stated, quote, These ninjas praying on me can't F with the people praying for me. Close quote, right? An interesting choice of words, man. He used the two versions of the word pray, and he contrasted ninjas to people, okay? He then posted a video of Tyrese crying. Remember this?
I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
After that vid, he then posted, quote, no disrespect to my boy Tyrese, man, but what y'all ninjas got going on, bro? You know what I mean? Then he quoted, what more do you want from me? Somebody from behind the scenes on my ad, ain't it? Close quote. Sir, truer words may not have come from your lips. Listen, that same somebody or something could be the same person influencing you to make these decisions that a lot of folks feel like is you pushing the pedal to accelerate into this brick wall that everybody swears you're gonna smack into, bruh. Now, Funk Flex did decide to chime in on the timing of the Rolling Stones posting that video clip. I mean, here's the thing. When it comes down to, oh my gosh, my bad. When it comes to, you like, what you looking at, bruh? You don't want to know. Dang, you don't want to know. Let me just listen. The Rolling Stones posting this Walmart clip of this man catching his body. That means the Rolling Stones, what, did they go to the Walmart? Where'd they get the clip from? They sought out the clip and then sought to release. Why? Listen. Funk Flex stated, he said, quote, you sell records and your stage show cranking. You put on for your artists. Some people / music insiders was getting threatened. Just my opinion. Close quote. Listen, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but you ever feel like every time you hear certain people post their opinions, it's always like, forget it. I don't even want to go into it. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my shout outs real quick before I tell you about what happened to Bobby Shmurda's penis. Today's gonna be a short one for today. Because you know your boy's freestyling, I'm behind, I'm off target. I'm sending this to the source late. Okay, but check this out. I just want to throw this out here. I was reading the scripture, right? And the scripture, it was a very interesting scripture this morning. I like to read Proverbs every day. 31 Proverbs, 31 days. You know what it is. Okay, except for April, because you know there's 30 days in April. But Proverbs said. This is Proverbs 25. I just want to read this out here to you because this goes with something that just went down over the weekend. It goes, when arguing with When arguing with your neighbor, don't betray another person's secret. Did you hear what I just read? When arguing with your neighbor, don't betray another person's secret. Others may accuse you of gossip and you'll never regain your good reputation. You hear that? If you're arguing with somebody, don't pull somebody else's secret out of the woodworks, fam. You know what I mean? Because folks might accuse you of gossip. Don't pull out secrets. We don't do secrets over here. We talking about public information. My bad. That was a side note. Shout out to who the shout out we had on deck here. We had a shout out here, and I lost it now. Okay, I think I found it. It's I think it's Say V. I don't have the full whatchamacallit here, but Savy was basically saying that as a mother, right, when something happens to your kid, you do feel like it happens to you. Shorty stated, my son is now working and going to, a technical school and hopes to be an aviator mechanic and a future pilot. So please help me understand Cardi B's dilemma. I'm not going to say they never should have gave you ninjas money, but in Cardi's case, I could think with all of these poor mothers fighting to save their sons from the cops and gangs, who neither one cares about. Listen. I just got you. I'm giving you the back end of her comment. Her comment was essentially, she's like, yo, man, I don't got millions of dollars. And I had to approach the gang members myself and tell them, stay away from my kids. Okay. She was like, and I told the gang members, I'll fight y'all one-on-one. Don't come near my son. Okay. She was saying, so how Cardi got millions and millions of dollars? Her husband got millions and millions of dollars, right? Supposedly. Okay. And can't none of these people figure out a way to stop these gang members from potentially, you follow what I'm saying? She sounded like, listen. I had this conversation with my people. We was talking about Cardi B and her current situation. I think what happens is when you get into the music industry, these people possess your image. I could have sworn it was, I mean, they got you hogtied at this point. I could have sworn it was Dave Chappelle that said, they have your image in perpetuity all throughout the universe. I could have sworn he said that was in the contract. These people have, like, contractually, they got you by the balls. You know what I mean? They got you by the nuts. So I think that's largely what a situation is. I don't think it's just so easy as, oh, you got your millions of dollars, just walk out. I think it involves a little bit more than that. Anthony Ocasio said, yo, wow, I typically don't see news and ish on YouTube, but bro, you funny, articulate, and your storytelling delivery is impressive, man. We appreciate that, man. And Jose Lozada also said, yo, man, I was unsubscribed, but I'm back. YouTube can't keep a Puerto Rican out the club. I like that, man. Hey, yo, check this out, man. The man is telling you, Jose is telling you, he was unsubscribed, man. Check your sub, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. And lastly, Gina Hall came through with her fine self saying, heavily pregnant means the baby is almost due. It's an old school term. I'm like, I ain't heard that, man. And I still don't like it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gina Hall, man, coming through. Let's get right back to it and wrap this bad boy up. Oh, by the way, shout out to Teresa, who said, yo, I swear you should narrate the Bible like it was Cell. Hey, look, I would love nothing more. That would be my dream. My dream is not to do this. My dream is... Big dog, I can't answer right now. I can't talk to you, big dog. I can't. I'm going to get back to you, though. My dream is not to do Celeb Source or doing that. My dream is to narrate the Bible. You know what I mean? So, yeah, because I got to tell you about what's going on with Bobby Shmurda, man. I hate to transition into this, but, you know, it's something that you probably should know. Bobby Shmurda said he can no longer use his penis because something happened to it. You're like, what happened to it? Well, apparently he was messing with some young lady, right? Because, you know, he's been all over the place having sex with all these people, right? And, my gosh, they out today. Yeah, my bad, my fault. Because, you know, it's easy to get distracted out here. You know what I'm saying? You're like, where you at? Never mind all that. So you can show up. Bobby Shmurda said that he had the worst day ever, and he is not having woo-ha for another 6 months. And then he posted, new rule, I'm no longer talking to girls with tongue rings. I don't know what happened to this poor man, but I can only imagine what could have happened. See, don't tongue rings have like the balls on them, man? Like the little, you know what I'm saying? They look like a little pearl. So if the tongue ring has that, right? Like, what could have possibly happened? How could it possibly hurt you? The only way I could imagine a tongue ring hurting you is that it wasn't shaped like a ball, or the bottom of the ring maybe came out and now the joint just scratched your whatchamacallit, man. I mean, dang, bruh. But you know what? I guess you had it coming, for lack of a better word. You know what I mean? You're like, yo, why, man? Well, look. He told us, listen, you don't got to tell us everything that's going on with your penis, okay? Like, I was about to say not everybody's interested, but I bet you folks really turned up the volume for this story. So maybe people are interested in what you got going on with your penis. Anyway, look, if you look at your screen, right, you will notice a Will Smith being spotted out in the wild. As you can see, he was seen in India standing right beside a brave human with that famous hand, right? That has stopped the world on the man's shoulder. If the man remains absolutely motionless and doesn't attempt any untimely moves, the Will Smith may just move away without actually harming him. Now, in the photo, you could see someone standing behind Will Smith with a mask on, but please, rest assured, that mask will not protect the man from an attack if the Will Smith so chooses and the man has a crass joke about Jada. Hey, look, we were bound to see Will Smith sooner or later, man. I mean, but did you ever think that you would see the man in India? What you think you're doing out in India? I think he's out there getting some more of that stuff that had him seeing the woman. Remember the stuff that I reported to you about? I forgot what the stuff was called. But he had something that had him seeing it. I don't remember. Anyway, and finally, let's wrap this bad boy up with Chris Rock finally saying something to Jada. Yeah, that's right. The man has something to say to Jada. Apparently, Chris Rock had a show in Baltimore. Okay. And it looks like he's getting closer and closer to saying something about what went down. Now, one person posted what went down in Baltimore. And they said, first 30 seconds, Rock walks out and says, I'm all right. Healed from the nicks and bruises for the most part. Then he doesn't mention the slap for an entire hour and a half. Hilarious show. Okay? Somebody else said he didn't mention it, but there was a moment involving a woman from the audience. Okay? Now you're like, what happened with that woman? An audience member, right? Is I guess she's at the show. Somebody by the name of Disco says, I went to see a Chris Rock show last night, and he was doing a joke and asked a lady in the front row to help out. He asked her, what's your name? And she says, Jada. He said, sit your ass down, right? And the place erupted in laughter, right? I'm over here like, yo, the audience member, that was something for her to do, okay? But he took that moment and in a split second used it for content. Incredible. You know what I mean? I guess we all know what he might really want to say about Jada, but maybe we don't. Technically, he ain't said nothing yet. He only spoke to the person that said their name was Jada. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, celeb news.